This is the initial skull cap I made, matching it to the shape of my own head. It's actually the first time I ever experimented in using plumbing straps in cosplay. Turns out they're pretty good as a cosplay component building material. The Woelfengrad solders together the various pieces of plastic, melting together a whole lot of plastic straps to form the basic shape of the wolf's head. We're gonna melt these plumbing straps together. Okay, we're going. Measure things out against your reference images and try to get them to match. One of the entire good things about using plumbing straps as a skeleton is because they can support hardware better than just trying to attach things through foam, which is likely going to tend to tear and bend and be not so good. When you're mapping everything out with your various layers of tape that you're using to make patterns from, then is when you can start to see a basic idea of what the future's gonna hold. Use some imagination. Ah, the bar maiden approves. Mark out your lines, cut them, and then start flaying the wolf. Words, I'm looking for words. Take your pieces, put them on your EVA foam. Trace those things out. Once you have everything marked, cut it out! I really hope this is going to work. Glue it together. And then start gluing all those EVA foam pieces to the armature. Ah yes, the application of contact cement. The original plan for the ears called for little springs sticking out of the head, and I thought that would work okay. I was wrong! They were not okay, thus I had to make an entirely new set of mounts for the ears that were spring-loaded to my satisfaction. And amazingly, it worked. Surprised the hell out of me. He's super compatible. We are going to use some stockings. We put the stockings on the plastic like a framework, kind of give them a curved socket. For the original eyes were a couple of washers painted red and just glued to the center there. Mr. Menacing himself. Psychotically happy wolf. Foam clay around the eyes. Oh, get it all in place with fingers. I'm still actually my first time using foam clay. There's probably better things I could do than using my fingers. If you're cutting out a bunch of faux fur fabric shapes, keep a vacuum handy. So much fur. Well, it gets everywhere. Sew your fur together, get it on the skull, then you start shaving down the fur to look correct. Built in an air system, because otherwise I was going to burn to death inside. Between the foam and the fur has, like, no circulation by itself. Ears. Here we have the unpainted version of the skull, where he is all white and fluffy. Hopefully he doesn't bite your hand off if you pet him. Final texturing to be done with airbrush, which turned out very nicely. Red glowing eyes. Like, oh, I just love the smell of fear. There are various stages in here that I failed to get footage of. I will try to improve on that in the future, so I have things to show people. If I have people who want to see it. I mean, I'll do some of that anyway, but it really helps if I know that people want to see the things I do. So, if you could tell me you want to see and know more, that would be helpful. Do that. Really.